What's going on, y'all? It's the Kid J Nolan here. Hey man, how many of y'all use Triller? I ain't talking about to watch verses, I'm talking about to post your actual music content, alright? This is vital information. So, multiple black creators are saying that Triller left them stranded and in debt after luring them away from TikTok. They still owe them millions of dollars. So let's get into the story, man. In a Washington Post report that was just shared on Wednesday, black creators are telling the publication they have been paid infrequently or not at all since signing contracts earlier this year. The outlet conducted more than a dozen interviews with black creators, managers, and former Triller employees to get to the bottom of the alleged confusion. Last fall, Triller boasted about offering as many as 300 black content creators contracts totaling in the upwards of $14 million. Unfortunately, many of those creators are not thriving at all, as a matter of fact. According to the report, the app asked those creators to boast about the app on competing platforms such as TikTok and Instagram, and required them to post 8 times in a month. Right? They were also not allowed to post more content on competitive apps such as TikTok and Instagram, YouTube Shorts, etc., where you can use the other social platforms, but you couldn't use them as much as you used Triller. Now, the whole thing is, if you already had money coming in from those platforms and Triller offered you a contract, you would go into it with good faith that they're going to pay you according to what's in the contract. Some of these fed up creators who chose to stay anonymous due to the fear of retaliation from Triller, they've said they've been left deep in debt after signing these contracts, according to the report. A number even face eviction and skip meals to make ends meet after months without the company's promised fundage. Come on, fam. One of those creators named David Warren, he actually moved from Arizona to Los Angeles into a 1-bedroom apartment near a dance studio where he could attend classes 5 days a week and make videos. Warren now says he questions the ethics of Triller and apps similar in the industry. According to him, he says this program was meant to make us financially free and to empower black people. They told us that so much was going to happen for us. We were made to look like fools, quote unquote. Now, of course, Triller is denying all of these allegations. In the Washington Post article, Triller disputes that there have been problems with creators' pay. In a statement, Triller chief executive Maida Silva said that the company has met its financial commitments to the creators in this program and will continue to do so. Furthermore, he says, we specifically take pride in our role in creating a platform that celebrates black creator content. No other medium has done as much as Triller has for this often overlooked and underrepresented part of the creator economy. So they trying to cover it up. They're saying that these creators are lying, which, come on now, if I got a contract with y'all, you don't pay me and I say something about it, how can you cover that up? You trying to just save face, dog. And this is the thing. Unfortunately, in today's creator economy, as they call it, whether you're an artist, whether you're a dancer, whether you're an entrepreneur, whatever it is, selling courses, you got to learn how to build your own platform and use these other platforms as a way to catapult that, right? Now, a lot of these creators, like the guy David Warren, he's only 22 years old, so he's relatively young, he's inexperienced, hasn't been through the rigmarole. So, of course, they give you this contract, they offer you this, they get you to leave your hometown to come to LA, which is one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive places in the freaking country, you know what I'm saying? And now you got to depend on them to pay your bills. The whole thing about these platforms, if it comes down to paying you or their actual employees and staff, you're always going to come out on the wrong end. And the same thing applies to all the big streaming platforms for the artists out there. Like, we've been seeing it year after year after year. Everybody puts their Spotify Wrapped on display. Oh, I got 600,000 plays. Oh, I got 200,000 plays. I got 30,000, 40,000, 1.5 million. But what did you receive in your bank account, right? Let's not talk about the numbers. Let's talk about what they paid, because they're not lacking no money. They're opening new offices in all these different states and cities and countries. They got like 8 HQs. These companies be having campuses. They be having goddamn lunch rooms where they hire staffs to cook food for the employees. You know what I'm saying? They be having high-rise buildings. None of that stuff is cheap. Not to mention, they got to pay all of the people on the board. They got to pay all of the people that are working in the technical department. They got to pay all of the goddamn low-level employees that answer your calls. They got to pay all the people that are sending you out emails. Everybody's getting paid But then when it comes to the people that are driving all the traffic to these platforms, we get pennies on the dollar, fractions of pennies on the dollar. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and end my rant and tangent right there. Y'all got to be wise. You got to be smart. And at the end of the day, nobody's going to take care of you better than you take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you go in here and you get these brand deals, make sure that you get some sort of terms. Do short-term deals. Very short-term. You feel me? Because guess what? If you pay attention, a lot of the people that work in the executive positions at these companies, they work short term too. These motherfuckers be going there for a year or two, getting their clout up, working on some major projects, and then they move on to the next company. We got to be smart. We got to be doing the same thing so that we don't give our autonomy away to anybody. At the end of the day, it's all about self-preservation. These companies, at the end of the day, they can pay, they can help us build that platform up for ourselves, but when it all boils down, they can really kick rocks, and they feel the same way about you. All right, make sure that you like and share this video, comment down below with your own thoughts, and I'll see you guys on the next one. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, man. Peace.